Rita opened her eyes, disoriented. She was not at the nursing station anymore. She looked around, realizing she was sitting in the dining room for the residents with special needs. The space was silent, empty. The bright overhead lights made her eyes sting, but her body felt heavy and unwilling to cooperate. Wow, girl, you really need to slow down with those extra shifts, or at least drink more water, Rita muttered to herself. She tried to stand, but her legs were weak, as though they would lost their strength entirely. She tried again, but again, her body wouldn't obey. Shit, this is not funny anymore, she thought to herself. I can't stay here. My lunch break is over. With some effort, she managed to move her body toward the door, using a nearby chair to help push herself forward. She needed to get back to the nursing station just around the corner. But as she shuffled down the hallway, the strangest feeling crept over her. Something felt off, like the air itself was pressing down on her chest. I'm done with these extra shifts. Done. Done. Done, she told herself. I need to take care of myself more. I can pay my bills, like everyone else. I'm not going to burn myself out. But the hallway seemed to stretch on longer than it should have. She took another few shuffling steps, distracted when suddenly, bam, a sharp, violent collision. Her knees buckled with pain and she cried out. The old woman in front of her had collided with her too, and both of them crumpled to the ground. Rita's mind raced. What the hell? The woman was frail, a wrinkled face with long gray hair tied in a small ponytail, the kind of hairstyle aides gave to the residents. Rita gasped. OMG, where did you come from? You're supposed to be in bed. Are you a new admit, right, from last night? The woman looked at her with wide, unblinking eyes. Her lips stretched into a grimace. Where am I? Where are you? Who are you? The woman screamed, her voice high and trembling, echoing through the hall. No, 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 I'm the nurse. You are the resident, Rita stammered, but the old woman only repeated her words in a sing-song voice, mocking her. Rita's patience snapped. She reached for the woman's hand, but instead, her fingers brushed against cold glass. What? She looked around frantically, her heartbeat quickening. Her hand now pressed against the cold, clear surface of a mirror. Wait. That's the mirror. The one on the corner, outside the nursing station, where nurses could keep an eye on the hall. Rita's breath caught in her throat. The old woman in the wheelchair, she was not looking at Rita. She was looking at the reflection. No. Rita turned her head slowly, and the woman in the wheelchair mirrored the movement, her expression blank. A chill ran down Rita's spine. This isn't real, Rita whispered, stepping back, but her reflection followed her every move. She turned, her legs shaking, and the reflection turned with her. Rita stepped closer to the glass, trembling. Her heart thundered in her chest. Wait a minute. She was standing, but in the mirror, she was sitting in the wheelchair, her eyes wide with fear. Her reflection mirrored every movement, every frantic twitch. Rita tried to scream, but her mouth was dry, her throat tight. No, 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 this can't be real. This isn't me, Rita screamed, her voice breaking. She slammed herself into the mirror, hoping to shatter the glass. The mirror cracked in jagged lines, each piece falling to the floor, but she couldn't stop. She kept moving, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Her knees were bleeding from the sharp edges. Blood smeared against the floor, pooling around her feet. This isn't me. She could feel the glass cutting deeper, the pain numbing as her body moved on autopilot, her mind slipping further away. Then, in the distance, she heard voices. Did you hear? Rita, the resident, she broke the mirror last night. Rita froze. Her heart nearly stopped. She could hear the nurses whispering from the station. The poor thing. Her dementia's getting worse. It's so sad. Rita's head spun. She blinked. Her mind was racing. She woke up with a start. Her French bulldog, Blue, was licking her face. The warmth of the blanket around her felt real, comforting. She groaned. Just a dream. But the clock on the bedside table read 5 a.m. Rita sat up, breathing heavily, her body slick with sweat. She rubbed her eyes, trying to clear the disorienting haze from her thoughts. She walked into the bathroom to brush her teeth, The mirror above the sink greeted her with a tired reflection of a woman in her late 50s, trying to smile through the exhaustion. But then she froze. She stepped closer. Her reflection was staring at her. A little too long. Too long. Out of the corner of her eye, Rita saw something. Just a flicker. The reflection in the mirror. It wasn't quite right. No mirror in the hallway. No mirror at all. Shivers crawled down her spine as she turned away from the bathroom mirror, her heart pounding in her chest. This wasn't a dream. It was real. The reflection in the mirror, standing in that hallway, wasn't her. It was the other Rita, the one in the wheelchair, and she was still waiting.